Gouging Fire is a Pokemon that came out of nowhere. Well, kinda. The thing is, Gouging Fire was actually meta at some point in time. There was a team a while back that had Gouging Fire as a main piece, but after Regulation F ended, Gouging Fire completely disappeared. So, why is it back now? Before we get into that, we need to understand what it is that Gouging Fire actually does. Gouging Fire is a support Pokemon that has a unique set of skills that allow it to fill a much needed role. First of all, its stat spread is amazing. Its lowest stat is its special attack, which it doesn't really use anyway. Apart from that, it's its speed and special defense. However, the special defense is still respectable. Although the speed is a little lackluster, Gouging Fire is a past Pokemon, meaning that it gets access to photosynthesis. This ability boosts its highest stat in Sun by 1.3 times, but for whatever reason, speed gets a 1.5 times boost, meaning that Gouging Fire is usually one of the fastest things on the field. As for its special defense, Gouging Fire's typing actually covers that weakness really well. If I were to ask what the best special attackers in the format are, you might say Fluttermane, Chi-Yu, maybe Raging Bolt. Well, Gouging Fire has a typing that resists fire, is neutral to fairy, dark, and ghost, and resists electric. It's true that it's weak to dragon, but you also have stab dragon moves of your own, so it's not too bad. Speaking of moves, Gouging Fire has an abundance of tools. Typically, Gouging Fire run Breaking Swipe, Heat Crash or Flare Blitz, Howl, and Burning Bulwark. Breaking Swipe is a move that can be used to lower both opponents' stats while doing damage, and since Gouging Fire is so fast, it's pretty much Intimidate that does damage. Heat Crash is so good since Gouging Fire is so heavy, but players are also opting for Flare Blitz for more consistent damage. Howl is used to boost your own attack stat, allowing you and your partner to have increased damage output. Burning Bulwark is an interesting move. It works like Protect, but only for damaging moves. For example, you can Burning Bulwark and block Fake Out, but not Spore. This might sound stupid. Why would you ever run a move that's just a straight downgrade from Protect? Well, Burning Bulwark has a small little secondary effect. Any move that makes contact has a 100% chance to burn the target. This is obscenely good. Pokemon like Iron Hands don't really want to use Fake Out on your Gouging Fire since they risk getting burned. And the same goes for all physical attackers, except for Urshifu since it can go through Protect. So, why are players using Gouging Fire? In this second iteration of Regulation G, players are now starting to use Groudon. This might sound odd to non-competitive players, since Groudon is supposed to be a really strong legendary Pokemon, but in Scarlet and Violet, Koraidon was released. Many players considered Koraidon to be a straight upgrade from Groudon, which isn't actually the case because of its typing and move pool, but that's a video for another day. Anyway, Groudon is now being used significantly more than before, and to support it, players are deciding to use Gouging Fire. The thing is, Groudon and Gouging Fire have amazing synergy. Groudon sets up the Sun for Gouging Fire, allowing it to hold another item that isn't booster energy, and Gouging Fire can help Groudon ignore the Intimidate with Howl, allowing it to run another item that isn't Clear Amulet. In fact, many players have been giving Groudon the Assault Vest and Gouging Fire the Clear Amulet. With the combo of Assault Vest and Breaking Swipe, Groudon can stick around for a long time, allowing it to click Precipice Blades more often, making misses less impactful. To summarize, Gouging Fire is a Pokemon that was actually used a decent amount in past formats. However, it fell off. Then it made a comeback in Regulation G. It's typically paired with Groudon and can shred through teams with the right tools. Thank you all for watching.